My name is Robert Christopher Wayne Weathers. I live at 3102 Center Hill Road, Acre, Mississippi, 38841. I am under attack by Scientology. There's extra space in the universe. There's an inverse, and there are 11 dimensions. We have biology in this extra place. We utilize this biology to have an afterlife. When we die, we live on. Scientology is the practice of utilizing this extra dimensional biology before we die. Being harassed. You're breaking the law. Threatened. So Scientology utilizes technology and techniques to turn this extra dimensional vehicle or extra dimensional biology into a vehicle that they can drive. They also utilize this technology to interface with their brain and neurological or brain and central nervous system. They link themselves into a computer system. From there, they can communicate with each other and interact with each other in a digital landscape. This technology allows them the ability to create surrogates. It also artificially stimulates neural tissue, and it elevates neurochemical levels. These people kidnapped me 13 years ago. They forced me to assimilate into a hive mind. They were very controlling, hostile, demeaning. They harassed me and threatened me. 13 years later, they were trying to steal my intellectual property. They got to witness me write it. They sold seats to my phone service to other Scientologists to allow them to witness me writing. They are attracted to my genius. It, tur- it turned into biological theft. They started stealing my extra dimensional biology for transplant purposes. They want to utilize my brain tissue for their own purposes. They want to somehow harvest my ability to create, to write intellectual property, my genius. This technology allows them the ability to do things like that. They're extremely hostile and violent. They harass me constantly. They won't let me sleep. They have removed the part of my brain in which I sleep in. They shove it back in every night, and they don't let me sleep all the way. I'll lay there in some digital skit. They control my thoughts as I sleep. They force me to have waking dreams all night long. They keep saying they're going to destroy my brain, cover up evidence. You're breaking the law, being harassed. So we have a soul tube. It is an extra dimensional body part. It goes up our backbone. It is part of it is a sexual organ. It goes up into our brain tissue. They destroyed mine. They removed mine years ago. They tortured me with it. They ripped the end of it off. They shoved sticks in there, scraped my nerves and blood vessels out. Then they ripped it out. Now they're sticking something else up me. Some kind of digital device or weapon of some type. The area of our brain in which our soul tube interfaces with is extremely delicate. They're trying to pass a false narrative in which says I did something wrong to somehow justify their violent behavior towards me. Yes, I wrote Crazy Bird Comics. I wrote the Environment Creation Agency. I wrote Divine Currency or Buffalo Dollars. I wrote Alien Bob, Bug Bob. Being hurt. Torture. Please stop. He says my biology is highly sought after, so he's going to have to take it from me. That is illegal. Our extra dimensions transcend time, or they perceive time in the way it truly is. Our third dimensions see time as a linear event. We see the days passing one after another after another. Our extra dimensions see time as it truly is, as a simultaneous event. The past, the present, and the future happening at the same time. So the beginning of the universe and the end of the universe is a simultaneous event. So these people kidnapped me 13 years ago. But the inverse transcends time. So they went back in time, made my father a surrogate, and named me Christopher. That's not supposed to be my name. I'm supposed to be Robert Wayne Weathers. My dad insisted that I be named Christopher. My parents got into a conflict. I wound up with four names: Robert Christopher Wayne Weathers, just so they could justify their violent behavior towards me and call it a Christian martyrdom. My dad was extremely abusive my whole life to my whole family. Now he has a big skull and bones tattoo. These people claim to be affiliated with Skull and Bones. I'm being threatened again. You're breaking the law. Someone just said, is he on the way out? You're breaking the law. I did nothing wrong. You're breaking the law. Scientology kidnaps people. They take over their lives, exploit them, especially people with influence, power, or authority. And then they take people for surrogates. They want to drive. They are addicted to driving other people. This is all they do for a living. They help some people practice Scientology. They convert these people's biology into an extra dimensional vehicle. They help these people access the upper dimensions. Some people they kidnap, they steal biology, or they modify these people in an attempt to drive them. This started out as kidnapping, forced assimilation. It turned into intellectual property theft, invasion of privacy, invasion of my mind space. It turned into biological theft. It turned into a snuff film. These Scientologists are conditioned to do body mods. They're conditioned to remove body parts from people. and to stick stuff inside of us, install technology and objects to modify our biologies. They are conditioned to do this. Then they operate as they are above the law. They violate human rights constantly. And then they are elevating neurochemistry. It is creating some extremely negative psychology within these people. They are psychotic and delusional, jealous, irritable. They have addictive behavior. They are petty, greedy, machoistic. You're breaking the law. You have no excuse to commit crimes against me. You have no excuse to commit crimes against me. I am an American citizen. They also like to use weapons of mass destruction, biological warfare. They like to give people viruses and worms, parasites, because they can drive them. Get away from me. Says, I'm about to blow your brains out. Ah. That's what he just said to me. This is the type of psychology Scientology is creating on Earth. On top of this, they have a God complex. They are abusing their powers of heaven. Our extra dimensions come with special abilities. We have powerful eyesight. We can see in all dimensions down to the molecular level. We can interact with biology on a molecular level. We can see how it functions. They can even isolate individual neurons and neural connections. They just threaten my animals. In ancient times, these abilities were utilized to help life develop. They helped humans develop an afterlife. They helped us grow and evolve. They helped us develop our bloodline. Scientology is abusing these abilities. They're using it to get to practice Scientology and to create surrogates and to hurt people. They like to commit crimes like kidnapping, stalking, invasion of privacy, home invasion, manipulation, exploitation, illegal body modification, experimenting on humans, assault with deadly weapons, harassment, rape, torture, mutilation, murder, identity theft, theft, breaking and entering, destroying private property. You're breaking the law. One of them said, we were going to let you sleep, but not anymore. She said, I just went and looked at the sands of times and you're coming down. Nothing excuses your criminal behavior towards me. You are criminal towards me. You are breaking the law against me. Nothing excuses that. It is against the law. These people are stupid. I'm very sick, both mentally and physically. I'm missing a lot of brain function. I can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. They keep harassing me, threatening me and my family, premeditating our murders. On top of that, there is an entanglement property between our third dimension and our inverse. Even if it's removed from us, we are still in it. We still inhabit that biology. We still experience everything it goes through. Mine is in a million pieces. Some of it they're using for transplant purposes. Some of it they're using for surrogate purposes. Some of it they're treating like voodoo dolls. They keep torturing it and putting it in a place that no one can get to. They keep locking it out of entropy, pouring chemicals on it to make it burn. They give me claustrophobia. They tie me up. They put a hole in space time and push it out of me. So I'm in a million pieces. I did nothing wrong. Nothing excuses your criminal behavior towards me. No, it don't. Nothing excuses your criminal behavior towards me. It's a crime. It's a crime. That is criminal. Any excuse they can to steal biology and torture me. Their elevated dopamine levels is causing extreme irritability within these people. Plus, they see body parts as commodities. They have stolen mine and they want to justify it somehow. You're probably going to modify it before you give it back. So she's just got done doing that. So the part of my brain that I sleep in, they said they're going to give it back. So they're going to modify it first. You are breaking the law. The Scientology has invaded every institution in our society. Media companies, marketing companies, social media, tech companies, big business, government, politicians, government agencies like the CIA, the FBI, and the military. No, you can't. It's against the law. Then you're tyrannical. This is tyranny. Some of these Scientologists are in government, just like I just said. And they are letting these people do this. They have always let Scientology get away with crimes against humanity. Whatever crime they want to. These people are using the powers of heaven and their technology for personal and political gain. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. They're doing this to my animals too. I'm being assaulted at the moment. That thing I told you about that's in my brain, they're shoving it up in there as hard as they can. They went back and named me Christopher. They didn't interfere with me for a long time, other than making my dad a surrogate. He has been pitiful my whole life. He can't function. He's a klutz. He breaks everything he touches, keeps getting into accidents, and he's so abusive to everyone he meets, to everyone in the family. He gave me a stress disorder, a severe one. He named me Christopher. Then 13 years ago, they started practicing Scientology on me. I'm sick and in pain. You're breaking the law. Big one. You are a human on earth. Don't modify my biology. I'll give it all back. Every single piece of biology that I have, give it all back. He says, who's going to know? He says he's got to have those neurons on his brain. You're breaking the law. Feds are going to let them do it. There's about to be a big criminal lawsuit against Scientology, and this is it. You just explained everything perfectly. They are kidnapping and exploiting the human race and taking whatever they want to. Torture and rape and kill people for fun. It is their source of entertainment. They get on their upper dimensions and treat us like little Barbie dolls. They like to make surrogates and commit crimes with them or do something stupid, make them kill themselves. They like to torture people and drive them crazy. They get up and go, ha, ha. They have brain damage. You can't operate on without a full brain. You lose inhibition. Please stop. The ability to function properly, especially with their type of conditioning. They're artificially stimulating at the same time. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. They said he just woke up in the White House and they said they didn't want him. He said he's laying there half dead, bitch. They have been making money off of letting people read my thoughts. They continue to do so. To experience the mind of a genius. I don't have that much knowledge. I just know how to use what I've got. I have a field of